Welcome back. We travel on over to 680. Mike Eppel standing by with a look at the markets. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Melanie. How you doing this morning?
Doing well. I put on my spectacles just for you.
Very nice.
I fell asleep in my contacts is actually what happened.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Isn't that the worst?
It is the worst. It's so dry, and I fell asleep with my fake lashes on. Oh, it's horrible. It's fine. We're good.
I've done that myself.
You too.
Oh, yeah. I don't wear them very often,
but when you do.
But when I do, I fall asleep in them.
I digress. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we're looking at the markets this morning, looking pretty good, actually. We're coming off a day where the U.S. Central Bank held steady on interest rates, and they sounded okay related to the outlook for 2020. And that's sort of the theme here that we're wrapping up 2019, guidance for 2020, what to expect, fearless forecasts, which are invariably a 50% coin toss. Nevertheless, things have kind of stabilized. If we can kind of get some resolution this coming weekend related to U.S.-China trade, we've got a December 15th deadline for another phase of tariffs to take effect. If they back away from that, maybe we'll see a nice Santa Claus rally, although it's already been a very good year. I mean, the TSX is up 19%, and it's on pace for its best year in about a decade. Next week is going to see a certain manufacturing change in South Oshawa as the General Motors plant is going to start winding down operations. That move telegraphed, of course, by the automaker earlier this year. But, yeah, when all is said and done, the final assembly of General Motors vehicles will be, they're saying anytime from next Tuesday to next Thursday, basically, as they wind things down. And then it's going to be 300 or 400 jobs left for transition to more research and development. And then they're going to do this test track for future development vehicles somewhere on that property. That's a lot of land in South Oshawa, certainly, where that manufacturing plant for General Motors has been for decades. We're looking at the latest in the takeover battle for the Hudson's Bay Company, and the Ontario Securities Commission siding with one of the competing bids, Catalyst Capital. It will get a hearing, as it has complained that the other bid by the Richard Baker-led group didn't disclose enough information to shareholders. Where this goes, the bids are at most $2 billion for the HBC. The real estate assets are seen to be the prize here, but the stock is well below either one, so there's still a lot of uncertainty in the market that, in fact, a deal will be done. And, Melanie, before we go, I'm just reading in the paper this morning about a Christmas tree shortage. Have you heard about this?
We've been talking about that for a while, Mike. Yeah.
Well, I've heard this morning that if you want to buy a real Christmas tree in New York City, it's like $6,500, something ridiculous like that, which is about 8,000 Canadian, by the way. Friends of ours have real trees, and they didn't pay anything more than typical $35, $40, but in some areas, and depending what variety, $85, $90.
I paid 90. I paid 90.
Did you really?
I did.
They're saying this comes back to the financial crisis because 10 years ago would have been when the trees were planted, the farmers didn't plant as many, and now
everyone wants the real too right now.
Prices are going up.
Yeah.
Prices are going up.
All right, Mike, talk to you a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.